Hi there. Welcome to Read Me a Story. Today we have a very special story at the North Oakland Transit Authority. So join me and we'll get started with our very first book. It is called My Bus by Byron Barton. I drive my bus to town. At my first stop, one dog gets on my bus. At my second stop, two cats get on my bus. 1, 2. At my third stop, 3 cats get on my bus. 1, 2, 3. At my last stop, 4 dogs get on my bus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, I heard you counting. 5 dogs and 5 cats are on my bus. I drive 1 dog and 2 cats to the boat. They sail away. I drive 2 dogs and 1 cat to the train. They ride away. I drive 1 dog and 2 cats to the plane. They fly away. Cats and dogs sail and ride and fly away. I park my bus. I get off. 1 dog gets off. I drive 1 dog home. My dog. Bow wow. Meow. The end. Let's take our first break and then we'll come back.
Medicaid and CHIP offer free or low-cost health coverage for kids and teens. These programs cover doctor's appointments, hospital visits, prescriptions, shots, and more. As parents, we get peace of mind knowing that our children are covered if they are sick or get injured. You may now be eligible for Medicaid too, even if you've applied in the past. Enrollment is always open. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
And we're back and we're ready for our very next book, which is called On the Move. It's a World Book Encyclopedia. Our first page is all about bicycles. Bicycles are lots of fun. You can cycle to the park with your friends or to the store. It's easy to learn how to ride a bicycle. You may wobble at first, but soon you're pedaling like a pro when you practice. And some of the pictures show a racing bicycle. Look how that one is. Super fast. And then this is a bicycle like you might have at home. This one is called a rickshaw, and it has 3 wheels and a back seat where somebody else can ride with you. A unicycle has 1 wheel and no handlebars. It takes time and a lot of balance to learn how to use one of those. How about a car? The world's longest car has 26 wheels. There's even a swimming pool on board that you can swim. Wow, I don't have one of those in my car. And here is a car. What about this one? That's a race car. Let's look at buses. Buses pick people up and drop them off at a bus stop all over town. There's room for lots of people inside. As you ride the bus, you can look out the window and watch for your stops. So here's people at the bus stop, and there's the sign for it. And there's a bus. This one over here is called a minibus. And those are in areas where there might not be as many people, and you have to drive really far to pick up each person. This one is a double-decker bus where you can fit twice as many people because it's twice as tall. And double-decker buses in cities where it's really big and there's a lot of people. How about a truck? Trucks come in different shapes and sizes. They rumble down the road, moving all kinds of heavy loads from place to place. Trucks can deliver ice-cold drinks and fresh bread to a shop or take your furniture to your new home. This is a long truck, and it carries oil in 2 big containers. And it says the world's highest truck has wheels as tall as 2 people. You reach the cab by climbing up a ladder. That's a really tall truck. And this one is a moving truck. What about this one? A train. All day long, trains hurry from town to town. They stop at stations along the way, and they let people step on and off. A train moves quickly, racing past fields, over bridges, and through deep, dark tunnels. This is called a TGV, the world's fastest train. It rushes people from city to city twice as fast as a car on a highway. Underground trains, sometimes called subways, shoot through tunnels beneath big cities. And there is a locomotive train. Moving along. Today the town is packed with lots of people going to different places. They're in cars, trucks, on buses, on bikes. And we talked about the trucks and the cars, the buses, and where's our bike? There it is. Good job. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back in a minute.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
The right to play on any playing field, you have earned it. The right to hold a job, you have earned it. The right to study in any school, you have earned it. The right to be anyone's neighbor, you have earned it. You have taught us that what matters is not power or politics, weapons or wealth. What truly counts is the courageous spirit and the generous heart. The days of separation and segregation are over.
the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job, it's our promise.
Thank you for joining us today, Veronica. Can you tell us a little bit about NOTA and about what you do?
Sure. We're thrilled to have you here today, Tonja. I, at NOTA, am handling our social media marketing and am also still in our dispatch area. We give rides to all kinds of people who live in North Oakland County. Rides to medical appointments, to church, college, to hair appointments, to get groceries, just about any place you'd need to go, NOTA can give you a ride.
Nice. Can you tell us how to contact you, please?
Sure. We have a website. It is ridenota.org. We have applications to become a rider on our website, and you can apply directly on our website. And if you don't have access to a computer, you can call us on 248-693-7100 during the business times, which would be Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. And we will gladly mail you out an application, and we can get you signed up to ride.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's very low cost. It's just $2 for people who are low income, over 55, or have some type of disability. And we are also now providing rides to the general public at $4 each way.
Well, thank you very much for the information, and thank you for letting us have story time here today.
Yeah.
We learned a lot.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
I used to think news is news. It's all the same. But it's not. There's a big difference between local broadcast news and cable news. See, local stations are part of my community, connecting me to local news, weather, and sports on every device. It makes sense. Get the news from the people I trust who actually live here. No agenda, no bias like on cable shout shows or social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local stations. Text TV to 52886 today.
Welcome to Oxford Community Television. We are proud that our 4 communities continue to choose local programming, local news, sports, community issues, familiar faces, celebrations, and commitment to each other. Welcome to Oxford Community Television.
And we're back and ready for our next book. Our next book is called Delivery by Erin Michon. Grandma's looking at the calendar and she's got her kitty there and a picture of someone. We almost forgot. What is she doing? She cracks an egg. Good job. And she does what with the spoon? Stirs. Good job. What is she making? Looks like cookies, maybe. And then she's baking them. And they're in the shape of a what? A heart. Good job. She takes them out of the oven, and it looks like the kitty helps. Now what is she doing? She puts them in a box and it says to. I wonder who it's to. Who is she giving it to? You're right. Looks like she's giving it to the post office, and they're putting it on their truck. Oh, and here's Grandma's house, and here's the truck. And he stops on the farm. All kinds of sheep. And what is that? Tractor. Good job. He gives the package to the tractor. We almost forgot that part. And the tractor goes all the way around town. To what? The boat. What is the tractor going to do? He gives the package to the boat, and the boat has the package. Oh, what is he looking for? Oh boy, he sees a submarine. He gives the package to the submarine right there. Must be a very special package. And then the submarine goes over and under and around and through all of the fish. And over to the whale, and he gives it to the whale. How silly. What does the whale do with it? He blows it up into the air, where it lands with a man in a helicopter. And the helicopter then flies over the town. And here comes a train. Good job. Uh-oh. And the package lands on the train. And he keeps on driving. The train comes across a group of pack dogs on the sled. And there's the package, and there's the sled dogs. There's the package. Oh boy, and there they go. And it's so much work that they take a nap. Well, he takes the package where? Let's find out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He better hurry and get him the package because we're on 4 before we blast off. 3, 2, 1. And there it lands until they deliver the package to a boy, and he says, "She remembered." Oh, and there's his cookies, and there's Grandma who brought him his cookies, and it looks like the cookies went all the way around the world. Next door. Very silly book. All right, let's take a break and we'll come back for our next story.
song of the destiny of Josiah.
And you're back. I am too. Let's read Out the Door by Christy Hale. Down the stoop, past the neighbors, along the block, up to the light, across the street, outside the station, at the booth, beyond the turnstiles, below the ground, amid the crowd, behind the line, aboard the train and on a seat, through a tunnel in the dark, to my stop, up the stairs, into the daylight, around the corner, inside my school, among my friends, until it's time for home. And then out the door, down the steps, past my friends, along the street, outside the station, beyond the turnstiles, below the ground, amid the crowd, behind the lines, aboard the train and on a seat, through the tunnel in the dark, to my stop, up the stairs, into daylight, around the corner, inside my house, among my family, until it's time for bed. And then out the door. The end. It's break time. I'll see you.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Every year, distracted drivers are responsible for nearly 2.5 million car crashes. The National Safety Council reports cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes. The NSC reports 1 out of every 4 car accidents in the United States is caused by texting and driving. Texting or reading text takes your eyes off the road for at least 5 seconds.
How you doing, man?
So if you were traveling at 55 miles per hour, you're essentially driving the length of an entire football field blindfolded. Once a driver has been distracted, it takes only 3 seconds for a car crash to occur.
Your parents need to use stronger passwords.
Agreed, they could get scammed.
And multi-factor authentication.
Let's talk to them tonight.
Yeah, let's help them stay safe online.
Go to CISA.gov/secure our world.
Need a ride? Yeah!
Driving with kids is a big responsibility.
Hop in and buckle up!
So don't sweat the small stuff.
You got paint all over our paper!
Get the big stuff right instead.
What does that mean?
Like making sure your kids are in the correct car seat and buckled up for safer travel.
That deserves a wiggly wiggly wig.
To make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Beep, beep. Yeah!
And we're ready for our very last book today, and it's called The Cars and Trucks Book by Todd Parr. Vroom! It's another busy day for all of the cars and trucks. Some cars are fast. Some cars are slow. Some buses take you to a vacation, and some buses take you to school. All cars and trucks love to be on the road. Some trucks keep the streets clean. Some trucks help keep the earth clean. Some trucks help on the farm. Some trucks help in the city. All cars and trucks love to be clean. Some trucks deliver books. Some trucks deliver laundry. Some trucks wash dirty dogs, and some trucks serve hot dogs. All cars and trucks love to help people. Some trucks haul dirt, and some trucks play in the dirt. Some trucks carry trucks, and some trucks carry ducks. Some cars like to drive in the snow, and some cars like to drive to the beach. All cars and trucks love to say good night. Cars and trucks help us do a lot of things, but it's also good to take the bus or ride your bike. The end. Thank you for joining us today at NODA, and have a great day.